All right, and hello everyone, and welcome. Not you. Hello everyone, and welcome to another stream. Let me get a chessboard up here. Very good. All right, we've gone live again. A very long stream today. 2026 tournament plan will be announced. Today we have some exciting news. As always, let's wait for some of you to join in there before we start up. We have some time today. We have a long 3-hour stream.
Artlist.io.
Alright guys, if you're joining in there, let me know. We should be live on chess.com TV now.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright guys, so let's start up here for today. Alright, let's begin.
Artlist.io.
Alright, he plays the English Open in here, so there are usually many ways to meet this. Let's try the solid c6 here. We're gonna play d5 and get the Slav defense here. Bishop g2 usually plays because he's not afraid to lose. The d takes c4. White usually could simply get back the pawn. Let's try taking the pawn to see how exactly he wants to get back. Welcome everyone if you're coming in here. We have a very good stream today. We have a lot of announcements, a lot of news here. And hopefully guys, it's gonna be a very interesting one, I'll tell you that for sure. He plays a4 there, he definitely doesn't want me to play b5.
Artlist.io.
Now, can I be greedy and hold on to that pawn? Can I play b5 anyways? I'm checking. Yeah, b5 looks like it'll get quite
Music licensing.
dangerous. I'm thinking to just play knight f6. Or I can try knight d7 with the idea I want to play pawn to e5. This might be quite good guys. I took on c4, but not to really hold on the pawn. I want to strike back in the center and distract him. Okay, now he has to take the pawn. Then I want to play just knight f6, I believe. I'll continue with my development here. Nothing too much going on. I'll bring out the bishop. Goes d6. I don't know about e4. I just play bishop d6 and castle. Some simple logical chess.
Music
No reason to
licensing
ponder
reimagined.
too much here. And that's castle. It was a quite strange move. So I don't know who he's attacking here. I mean, he can't be wanting to attack me. Quite strange move, this h4. Now let's see how we could further advance our position here. Knight b6 is an option. I like knight b6. It opens up my bishop. And also the knight could come to d5 and b4 in the future here. Looks not bad at all. Looks quite solid. Thinking I could play bishop f5 or I could play rook e8 also. Rook e8 looks quite good. I want to play perhaps pawn to e4.
Reimagined.
Play h6 here. Maybe he doesn't even want to take because I don't know if h captures. Okay, let's move my knight d5. We want bishop b4 check or knight b4. Let's see what he wants here. Let's welcome everyone. So a big welcome to everyone here. Here, queen c4. So if h takes g5, he wants to take back with the h pawn. That's quite clear. I'm not scared of that. I think it's a free piece cemeteries. And then after h takes, he wants to play queen h4. Let's play e4.
Music licensing reimagined.
He will play g captures f6. I can take back with the knight, or I can think of e captures f3. If g captures f6, e captures f3. Queen h4 he wants. Queen h4 with the idea queen h8 mate. E f3. Queen h4. And do I have any defense to this mate? E3, queen h4, queen f6, queen h8 is mate. E captures f3, queen h4. We're calculating this. I can play rook takes e2. Oof. Then he moves.
Music licensing.
I'm not too sure. E3, queen h4. It doesn't look too simple, guys. E3, queen h4, rook e2. You can play also king d1.
Artlist IO.
I'm not sure what exactly is going on there. Yeah, I'm trying to calculate, guys. I'm trying to calculate this here. I'm trying to calculate.
Music
E
licensing.
captures f3, queen h4. E3, queen h4. What's this? Can I try knight e3? I know I don't like knight e3. E3, queen h4.
Artlist IO.
E3, queen h4. So yeah, he wants to give some mate. Huh. Rook e2, king d1. Yeah, I'm trying to calculate, is that gonna be mate for me or for him?
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, if I could just move my knight to e3. I play queen f6 here, queen f6, d4, queen b2.
Artlist IO.
Queen f6, I'm also looking at ef3, queen h4 is the problem. Queen h4 is the problem. Yeah, it doesn't.
Licensing reimagined.
Ef3, queen h4. Huh. Queen h4, I don't see. Yeah, I don't see a defense ef3, queen h4. I don't see anything too good. Yeah, I think I have to play queen f6, d4, and
Artlist
queen b2. Let's try knight f6. Yeah, we took a lot of time there. The position was quite complex. Couldn't grasp fully what was going on.
Artlist IO.
Yeah, I guess now we should try some knight g5. But the idea he wants get queen h4 or something.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, knight g5. Can we try rook e5? Knight e4.
Artlist.io.
Alright, it's a complex game here.
Music licensing reimagined.
I try some bishop g4, knight g4, no. He's attacking on f7, I didn't see that. Didn't see that, to be honest. I just played this 96, rook e6. Alright, it's getting a little bit complex here, guys. Getting quite complex. 96, rook e6, yeah, he's just gonna take this on e4. Then at least I'll play queen e7 and these pawns are doubled. It's not that easy for him to defend it, actually. I guess I could try bishop b4. Where I want to take and then just take on e4. I have to be careful, he has some ideas e5 and queen h4. I have to fight after that. For sure. He's playing well. He's playing well here. This is not easy. Not easy at all here.
Artlist.io.
Guys, how are you all doing? Do we have any new viewers coming in here? F3, I'm a little bit happy about that. It closes his bishop.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's try queen d6. Attacking the pawn on g3. And maybe I want to play rook d8 also. Yeah, so hit king f2. I'll intend simply bishop c5. But we need to be fast here, guys. We've been taking some time. And our time has come down low.
Artlist.io.
So we need to be quite careful here. We check. Queen d2. I can take here on e3.
Music licensing reimagined.
He doesn't have a big threat. I can play rook d8. Yeah, simple move, bringing my rook in the game. Curious, even here, quite active. Dark squared bishop. We have three queens. King e2 and... what's going on with my bishop?
Artlist.io.
I can play bishop d4. I don't think he could win. He can't win this bishop. I can play pawn a6. So I want to play c5. I don't allow knight b5. c5 I want to play to strengthen the bishop generally. Rook d6 also is a good idea to double on the d5. Because now my bishop, I walked in, tap in. And play rook d6. My knight on h5 would like to be improved.
Music licensing reimagined.
Knight h5 could be one idea, because g3 is kind of quite weak. I don't think he could easily defend that. So knight h5 is one idea. The position looks like I have more prospects here. But then again, with the time, need to be a little quick here. We have no time for any long thought or anything like that. We have to be just very clear, very concise. It would be good if my knight was on c5 or e5. Yeah, knight h5, as I said, I would like to play.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, so knight h5, I like to play. If he plays g4, I could play knight d7. Hello, Stefan. Hello, my friend. Huh. So, guys, come across to YouTube. I'm checking all the comments on YouTube here. So, if you want to talk to me and ask me any questions, you could find me there on YouTube. What's going on here? He's thinking I said g4, I want some knight d7. Looks quite comfortable for me. Knight has to be improved on f6. My rooks are good, my bishops are good. My bishop is good, I only have one bishop. Knight d7, I don't want to play, but you could capture it.
Licensing reimagined.
I think we could play g6. Let's try g6. The idea that I want again is knight h5. Can I play knight g4? He wants to play e5. Let's try knight g4. The problem is after rook d7, he has bishop h3. Rough.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, I didn't like this is going on here. Mess this one up.
Artlist.io.
You shouldn't take on d7 here. Huh. You see f6.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, you see f6 here. Okay, I don't know. Rook h4 also here. Yeah, and the pawn. If we go after his pawn, I mean, rook g4, we play king f7.
Artlist.io.
Just don't allow his rook come in and then just go.
Artlist.io.
I'm gonna try to improve my king in the rook endgame.
Music licensing reimagined.
Good, move the king.
Artlist.io. Music licensing.
Yeah, 1 second here. Let's see what went on there. A very interesting position in the middle game. So here decided to take the pawn early. The idea is usually not to keep on to the pawn, like black doesn't want to play b5. So I want to put his bishop on g2 and look across the long diagonal here.
Artlist.io.
So a4 here. And it didn't make any sense to play moves like b5, because you know white would take. And always having this diagonal open is quite dangerous for black, especially when the bishop is going there. So I found knight d7. The idea is I want to completely ignore the pawn, but I want to play e5. So I played e5, he took.
Reimagined.
But I could have played knight c5 here. The idea is if knight d6, I have the strong bishop e6, and actually knight b3 is coming in. We missed that one. Play knight f6, bishop g2. Could have again played this knight c5. a5 here also for black.
Artlist.
Yeah, also a5 here. And yeah, so if ef3, I was calculating queen h4. I didn't see a suitable defense for black here. Even though everything is hanging for white,
Reimagined.
this looked like checkmate was coming in here. I saw rook e2, but the problem here was not king f1. I calculated king f1. I saw there's this knight e3. After f3, at least fg2, I take his rook. I saw that, however, after king d1, I didn't see any more checks, and he has his mate coming in.
Artlist.io.
Took with the next shot here with the queen apparently, and just take on b2. Here he doesn't have anything here. Knight g5. Really forgot that attacks f7. And here bishop b4, but yeah, bishop e5 was much more accurate. Queen d6, apparently just rook d8. Just rook d8. Queen d2. Yeah, why should I play that for? Yeah, this knight g4, c5 and bishop h3 is terrible. Alright, let's continue.
Artlist.io.
Alright guys, do we have any new viewers today? Do we have anyone who's here to learn some master tips and tricks? Alright, playing against some FIDE master here. Let's play pawn e4.
Artlist.io.
Let's see what he wants to play. Alright guys, so for anyone joining the first time, I'm International Master Alan Safar Ramoutar from Trinidad and Tobago. #1 player from the Caribbean here. And we here in this channel, we explain game of chess, we break it down, we help you guys improve. So he plays knight c6. I like mine with bishop b5 to take the knight and double the pawns. It's a very good idea. So white wants to take on c6, plays f4. Okay, takes d takes, and simply d3 and f4. Very simple idea, simple plan. Playing against the double pawns. Now the difference between this and the Rosellimo is that white hasn't placed his knight on f3. So I can still play the move pawn to f4.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's see what he wants here. Generally I want to play knight f3. And I want to castle. Alright.
Artlist.io.
So he plays c4. Kind of just take this pawn.
Music
I mean, he's going to take everything here, yeah? And then in the end, he wants to play bishop e6, I believe. No, he wants to play knight f6. Okay, I'll play e5. Alright, let's see what this guy wants here. He gave up a pawn, he's going into the end game. He wants knight f2. There's no way that's gonna happen. I mean, I see the idea. Now the problem with king e2, there's probably no problem. Let's play king e2 here. Knight f3 I want. Next, have to be careful of this pawn.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, he wants to win that pawn. Play king f3. So he takes the pawn and takes his knight. The king is an active piece in the end game. What went on here? Was it? Play knight h3, but now he's gonna get the pawn. What's going on here? It's very strange. If I play knight e2, he takes bishop c4.
Music licensing reimagined.
If I play h3, he could still take bishop takes c4, because h takes g4, he takes hg. Check. Yeah, this one's not too clear what's going on. And if c5, he just plays bishop d5.
Artlist.io.
I don't like this position here. Something went wrong here. Knight h3.
Artlist.io.
Can't play rook b1, but rook b1 he castles queenside. We could try it. Let's try rook b1. Try to create a threat here, attacking b7.
Music licensing reimagined.
There's b6. Here's c5. He's gonna play b5 actually. Now he wants to just take on c4. Let's just play knight e2, give the pawn.
Artlist.io.
Now he wants to take on a2. Maybe let's try knight d4. I mean,
Licensing reimagined.
wanna play h3. Just have to go back here. Okay, king g3. I wanna play h3. Kick his knight now.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, this is not. What is going on here? Wanna play h3. Wanna play h3 and kick the knight. The black bishop on d5 is very solid. But I do have some ideas. The knight on d4 attacks c6. I might have this deflection tactic c4. Bishop takes and knight c6 at some point. But generally here is knight on g4. Definitely has to go, so I'm play h3. So play h3, chase the knight away. And then look at moves like c4, bishop takes, knight c6. I don't know how we lost these pawns here. I have to check that opening. Play the c4. Yeah, I have to check that. Yes, so okay, he goes back in advance with knight h6. Okay, so I don't have to worry about h3. I'll continue my development as normal. Let's play this move c4 here. My pawns are double, so I don't like these double pawns. Just get rid of them. As I said, with bishop c4, we're just gonna play knight c6. Just gonna take here. We're just gonna go back king f2. Now, be mind that a7 is under attack. This there. Okay.
Music licensing reimagined.
His knight on f5 is quite strong. Do we have rook b1, b5? Rook b1, b5. Anyways, he might be actually want to trap my knight with some bishop d5, or so my knight would have to be in an uncomfortable spot. If bishop e3 just takes, and even king d7 he can play. Well, this rook b1 and b5.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's try this here. I mean, rook b1. What's this? Cannot play rook. Rook b6, king c7 he wants.
Artlist.io.
Rook b6, king c7, and it looks like might be actually losing a piece there. King c7. Now we're losing a piece here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Rook b6, king c7. Bishop a3. No, it just takes rook. Rook b6, king c7. Looks like yeah, looks like this knight is trapped.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, rook b6 just has king c7.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah. Hey, what move is this dc4? What kind of move is that?
Artlist.io.
Sure. If f4 here, bishop 7. Yeah, dc4 of course.
Music licensing
Terrible.
reimagined.
Yeah, I mixed up the line. I mixed up this line with something else. Oh, very good for you. Very good. Very good that you got back there. That's always a good goal to be at. Alright, let's continue here. Continuing the battles.
Artlist.io.
So guys, does anyone have any tournament soon? Is anyone playing in any chess tournament soon? Do you all have any competitions coming up or anything like that? So if anyone's watching from chess.com TV, be sure to check it out on YouTube as well, because there I'm reading all the comments. Y'all can interact with me like, alright, let's get things going. E4, what is man want? C5, alright. Destroy this stupid Sicilian defense. Knight C3. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? See, don't know what to do. Knight C3, let's go. What you gonna play? E6. We handle this man easy. D4 here. Getting some real chess. C, D, take with the queen. Alright, straight from the course from Chessable here. Straight from our course. Knight D6, let's go back here. This clown will be this man. Queen E3. What you gonna play? D5 is take that pawn. Bishop B4, let's play simply A3. Kick that bishop. Go! Go on, so. B4.
Licensing reimagined.
I don't know about B4. B4 is bishop B6. True. I don't know about that. Queen G3, I don't know. Knight S6 also. Let's try it, man. B4. Alright, Queen G3. We want. We want. Play a little bishop B2. Alright, so I'm feeling prepared for the tournament. So you're playing a tournament on the 8th of March. You're playing a tournament on Women's Day.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, this is nonsense he's doing here. Knight A4 I would consider. We can play bishop D4.
Artlist.
Play knight F3. I don't know where's knight F3 cuts off the connection between queen and I like that move.
Music
Play
licensing
E5.
reimagined.
If I play E5, I can also castle long. Let's castle the queen side here. Now my bishop on B2 is defended. So who knows, maybe I'll jump. Maybe I'll jump with my knight. Knight on C3. Gonna jump somewhere.
Artlist.io.
Plays knight G6. Where you going on that knight? Where you going with that knight? Kick that knight. H4. Maybe play queen F4.
Licensing reimagined.
He just traded queens with queen F4. He didn't see that. He still could do that. 95. Move that queen back. Take this bishop on B6.
Artlist.io.
Try queen b3-5, one and three the queens. And also attacking the h pawn. Yes, my friend, I know who he is.
Reimagined.
Oh, I know who he is, my friend. Queen g5. This is a powerful queen trade. He takes my queen and take with the pawn. Pawn on h5 is under attack. e5. What is that? Take this pawn here.
Artlist IO.
You want knight g5 now. Yes, you can send a challenge. Knight f4 is this. Come back here. Probably wants to play f6. Makes some sense. Play queen g3.
Artlist IO.
I can't move that. I play h5. Go for checkmate here. This is queen e7. You want some knight b4? What?
Reimagined.
First play h5. Go. Blow him off the board. Go. Tell him go from here. What do you mean rating speed run?
Artlist IO.
I don't know why your messages are getting retracted, my friend. I don't know. I don't know. Mr. Zual Bali. I don't know why your messages went. H6, he just wants to play G6 or something.
Reimagined.
Knight on F4 is very annoying there. I don't like that. You don't like that? Let's play knight h4. Maybe I'll put knight on g6. Alright. Let's checkmate this guy here. No more games. No more foolishness. I'm for the kill here. What do you want? Alright. I'm gonna drop that knight on g6. Maybe f5. Most likely g6. We could do here. He didn't develop his bishop on c8.
Music licensing.
You can't play chess like that, man. Bishop on c8 dude. Let's play knight g6. We sacrificing. What are you doing? What is man really doing? That free. What are you doing? What is man doing?
Artlist IO.
You want to play rook a2? Play knight g6. Take his rook. Give him a little checkmate there. Alright.
Music licensing reimagined.
See, his knight on f4 is very annoying, so we wanted to get rid of it. So I played knight f3, knight h4, knight g6. Yeah, let's take him, man. Alright.
Artlist IO.
Hello, my friend. Hello. Thank you for coming in, my friend. You come just at the right time, as always. Just come back with the knight, man. What we doing here is knight d3. Defend it.
Music licensing.
Queen g6 and just h6. We got him here. We got him. Kill him. Analyze the game. Let's analyze the game here. Two.
Artlist.io.
This was good. Bishop b2, knight f3. All this was good. I should have played this knight a4, man. What are you doing now, sir? What are you doing? Knight a4. Simply attack the queen. Attack his bishop, and if knight d4 we take. And perhaps I miss this e5 in between.
Artlist.io.
Could have played knight d5 here and simply take. Here he had queen f4 here. He had queen f4 here.
Music
Yeah, man, it was not a difficult game. We gone well. Alright, let's see. Alright. This guy wanna play with us here, subscriber. Here was a 1300 rating.
Artlist.io.
Alright. Hello, my friend. Hello. Knight c3, d5. f3.
Music licensing
Play simply pawn e5. Continue. Continue my development here. So next I want to develop knight f6, bishop c5, and so on. Play some simple chess. Not too complicated. So my friends, you're watching the stream, do you all plan to play any chess tournament soon? So I am releasing my calendar here. I am making my plans finalized. I'm going to be playing a lot of chess tournaments this year. I'm going to be telling you guys exactly which ones. Take 6 d4.
Music licensing reimagined.
So e d4, queen d4, knight f6, bishop g5. He's going to actually castle queenside quite quick.
Artlist.io.
Knight c6, d5, d4, knight e4. If bishop d4, d5, d4, a3. I'm thinking what's the best way to continue here. Queen h4, just g3, queen d4, takes, knight d5, knight c6, d5, d4, knight e4. The position doesn't look so simple. I believe we can take here.
Music
Oh, my friend, where are you playing? Are you playing in your country? Where are you playing these classical tournaments? So we have someone he's playing in 3 tournaments next month, so we want to wish him luck. And 3 tournaments in a month is not easy. Okay, now it's 6.
Artlist.io.
Quite strange move, this free knight. My friend, you should watch your pieces, my friend. You should be careful. Knight f6.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Kicking with pawn d4. Let's play bishop e7, castle, king side. No need to worry too much. Aha, you're playing locally in India. Okay, very well. How's the preparation going for the tournaments? You feel well prepared, my friend? Knight e2 is simply castle.
Music licensing reimagined.
Bishop d2 now I can develop with tempo. He's defended bishop c5. We have a piece here, so of course we're winning here. That's very clear.
Artlist.io.
Just have to neutralize any counter play by him. Rook b, I'm a rook on the open file.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright. So we're going to take advantage of our piece and the open file. Play queen b6. Take on b2 would be mate.
Artlist.io.
So likely he has to play b3. Just play knight d5, get more pieces into the game. I'm not worried if he takes an e6.
Reimagined.
Knight e6, just f6. Play simply knight e3. When we have material, we always want to trade
Artlist.io.
some pieces. Queen c4 is attacking e6.
Music
Let's play queen
licensing
a5. I'm
reimagined.
checking. If queen e6, I just move my king. Let's just move my king, see what he wants to do. If he wants to take on e6. c3 he plays. Let's play e5. Moving my pawn out of the attack. He plays some, okay.
Artlist.io.
We could trade the queen simply. I mean, this endgame would be very clear that black is winning here.
reimagined.
Yeah, I can give up those pawns, doesn't matter. Pawn on e3 is more than enough to win the game. Yeah, this rook d8. Check and the other rook comes in.
Artlist
I said just
IO.
king g8 improve my king.
Music
Yeah, I'm just gonna come with my king.
reimagined.
I'm gonna bring the king all the way to f4. King is gonna go all the way to f4. Bishop d4, rook d8. Put the bishop knight here.
Artlist IO.
I'm gonna stop that pawn in the best way possible.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's just go. King f4, rook.
Artlist IO.
Maybe my king should come out to actually help out the pawns. To help out defend against the pawns. Thank you very much, my friend. Would you recommend me
Music
a surprise opening against e4? Maybe you could look into the Scandinavian defense. I mean, if you learn the Scandinavian defense well, usually many people don't know that too well with white. So you should be able to surprise them. And the Scandinavian objectively is not so bad.
Artlist IO.
What exactly is going on here? D takes, take rook c6.
Music licensing reimagined.
I come finally with rook a2.
Artlist IO.
What's this? Bishop c7, rook c7.
Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined.
Tuh.
Artlist.io.
Very strange.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Alright, it's a knight f3 here. Let's play d5. Let's play bishop f5.
Music
This c6.
licensing
Yeah, c6 with queen b3. We want this queen b6. Play e6 here. Knight c3. Let's maybe want to play e4 at some point, but I don't think e4 is too dangerous now. e4 we could just take.
Artlist.io.
Again, we continue bishop d6. This e4 here is not too dangerous. So I should be slightly better in those structures.
Music licensing reimagined.
But generally should be fine here. So castles. Castle here. So if e4 I want to take on e4, then gain some e5 generally. But these structures here, this remind me from like a semi-Slav, except I don't have my light squared bishop here, so that should be in black's favor. So I want to play e4. And I generally don't want to play e5 yet. Let's put my rook on e8, a kind of flexible move waiting for him to play e4. So he plays a4, which is a little bit strange. I believe I can just play a5 here. Now he has the weak square on b4.
Music licensing reimagined.
It was a very weird version of the semi-Slav. There are no light squared bishops. Plays e4. I have to d takes e4.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, knight e4 I believe he's most certainly going to play.
Music licensing
And stay here.
reimagined.
play simply h6, not allowing any knight g5 or anything like that. Okay, rook e1 here. And now I'm thinking how I should continue here. Thinking if I should play e5. Queen f6, play bishop c3.
Music licensing reimagined.
Queen c7, queen g4. Seems a little bit unpleasant. Queen c7, queen g4. e5, d5, knight e5. Yeah, seems that something's a little bit fishy there. Let's try this bishop b4 actually. When we have less space, it's a good idea to trade pieces. So let's see how this is working.
Music licensing.
Okay, bishop b4, let's take a b4, and I guess he's going to play b3 to try to defend his pawn. Plays queen c2, okay, he's going back with his queen. So now we need to slowly improve the position here.
Artlist.io.
I can put the queen here, but he's gonna play b3. Thinking if I can break with pawn to b5. After b3, b5, I'm not.
Music licensing.
Maybe this works. Let's try it. If it works, this could be good here. Opening some lines and trying to really get to white here. Alright, he takes, simply take back. Oof, but does he not have some move here?
Artlist.io.
Alright, he plays d5. Let's bring my rook in the game with tempo. Rook c8. The idea is I want to get c5 for my knight if anything goes down. I think that's a good move. If I take on a4, he takes on e6, my knight is hanging, and I don't really like that.
Music licensing reimagined.
e5, he's gonna take on e8, play rook d5, and it's a double attack. Didn't really like that. Let's try this knight c5. Completely forgot with that move.
Artlist.io.
Let's play d7. b8 d7 simply. Don't tell me we have to come back here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright. I'll be very careful with this path d pawn. How could we get rid of it?
Artlist.io.
Let's try this queen b6. Attacking the pawn. I wanna
Music licensing
simply capture it.
reimagined.
Okay, plays queen d1. Rook c6. d7. Maybe we could try something along the lines of this.
Artlist.io.
Knight b7 looks strange. Maybe just a d7. Let's try rook c6.
Music licensing reimagined.
Kinda just take. I don't see what's his big idea. Take the pawn now.
Artlist.io.
Yes, my friend, you're in time for a question. We're still playing here, Mr. Leonard. You're in right time for a question, my friend. But my time is getting a little bit low here, so. But I'll try to answer you. You can ask me the question. So let's take here. Let's try to simplify the position. No need to
Music
complicate
licensing
anything.
reimagined.
And I believe knight d3 we can actually. Rook d2, queen d2, knight b3. He has rook a8 check. Yeah, otherwise it would be good. Knight d3. There's always time for a question.
Artlist.io.
I'll be careful where I move my queen. Queen d4, rook d1. And that won't be.
Artlist.io.
I guess we have to play it anyways.
Music licensing reimagined.
Knight on d3 is a little bit fragile. Let's continue with e5. I wanna cement the knight with e4 if I can. If I can manage that, then things will be fantastic.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, should we play e4? Queen on a2 is a little bit strange. Alright, this looks good now. We have a dominant position.
Music licensing
Knight e3, I'm not too sure what he wants. He wants knight f5 perhaps. Something like that.
Artlist.io. Music
I just play
licensing
g6. I'm not allowing any knight f5. Play even h5. Stop knight g4. Yeah, Lancer after the game. Yeah, these guys again trying to flag me, man. Yeah, I need to move my rook. Rook on d8. Yes, with some weaknesses I could attack. Our position is quite solid.
Artlist
Rook
IO.
c8. Rook c1 and actually no, rook c1.
Music licensing reimagined.
Rook c3. Attack the pawn like this. Oh, he wants 95. I have rook c1, I think. To improve my king.
Artlist IO.
What's this?
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, we have 2 pawns here. We need to play fast. We know these guys. We know, here's 95 simply. Poof.
Artlist IO. Artlist IO.
Yeah, it's very hard to manage with the time here.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist IO.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined.
Phew. All right. Let's see what went on here. Huh. And that was an interesting game. So how could have black continued here? Could have went e5 directly and take on
Artlist.io.
c4 in between move. Okay. So what question did you have for me, my friend? What was your question? Queen c7. Yes, I'm talking to you. Bishop b4 takes, queen
Music
a5,
licensing
b5.
reimagined.
b5 was a bit inaccurate here. Knight f6 also. Queen b8. Could have played knight e5. Apparently this was fine. Yeah, this was won the pawn here. This.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, we were completely winning here. I completely forgot he had this knight e3 in the end. Otherwise just king f6. Knight d2, knight b4, king f6.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, the end game is still winning. So what question did you have, my friend? I'm waiting for your question. Alright, let's continue here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, this guy ran away. Let's play pawn t5, some nice classical chess. Pawn t5 was the weapon of all the classical world champions. Bishop c4, let's play knight f6. I'm not scared of this knight g5 business. Let's see what he's gonna do. d4 with stake.
Artlist.io.
Play against Scotch Gambit, we can play knight e4. Alrighty, castles.
Music licensing reimagined.
Do we play d5 here? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think we play d5. This is not transposed to the main line actually. I will play bishop d7 now.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, playing a solid style here.
Artlist.io.
Knight d4.
Music
Alright, see,
licensing
this is the usual Scotch Gambit position. Let's play f3 and f4. Play bishop c5 here. Bishop e3. And let's try the modern line with queen b8. So I covered this with white. I actually played this for white. Yeah, my friend, I don't know why your question did not appear. Oh, you can try it here. So our friend, he has 2 accounts. He's ready. Oof.
Music licensing.
Yeah, I'm sorry I had to type your question twice. Hopefully now you don't have any problem. Oh, that was my course, my friend. That was my recent course. I published a course, it's slow and steady, a full repertoire against Sicilian defense. It starts with the move 2 knight c3. So I recommend e4, c5, knight c3. And in that course, I give what I play for the last 6-7 years against Sicilian, some rare lines. They are not too popular in tournament play. I made a chessable course on that. I partnered together with a FIDE master, and he helped me with the annotations and cleaning up the course and making sure we had the best product. That's actually my chessable course. That was from my course with white against Sicilian defense. That was my most recent chessable course. Came out in December last year. So opponent is thinking here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Something seems strange with this line b3. Let's try this queen b6.
Artlist.io.
That was a very nice idea. Queen b8, queen b6. f3. It looks like my knight is trapped, but I have the nice resource knight g5. You can't take bishop b1. He wants knight a4. But I can play knight e6 actually. With knight a4, I have a nice idea prepared, guys. If he plays knight a4, I have a nice idea prepared. If he plays knight a4, I'll sacrifice my queen, bishop d4, knight b6, bishop e3, check.
Artlist.io.
I'll play sacrifice my queen, bishop d4. Get 3 pieces for the queen. More than enough compensation. Take with the a pawn or the c pawn. I'll open up my rook.
Reimagined.
Sacrifice our queen here. Play like Mikhail Tal.
Artlist.io.
So I hope that answered your question, Mr. Leonard.
Music licensing reimagined.
But today in the stream, I wanted to announce that I'm close to finalizing my tournament plans for spring and summer. So you guys are gonna have a lot to follow. And let's just castle here. No need to think too much. Get my king to safety. So the first tournament I should be playing. The next one is this one, the Salento Open in May in Gallipoli in Italy.
Artlist.io.
I put the link of their website where you could see all the details in the description. So you could definitely check that out. Play bishop c5. Or d4, yes, rook e3.
Reimagined.
No like that. Bishop c5. Simple chess. No need to think of anything too complex. He wants to play f4. Let's play this rook to d8. Play d4 now. Opening up. Position for my pieces. Stay here. Attack his queen. Maybe you can simply play queen c3. If bishop d4,
Music licensing reimagined.
if I move my knight, bishop d4, queen g3, bishop a1, fe6. Yeah, doesn't look like anything. Knight d4, yes, b4.
Artlist IO.
Knight f4, queen f3. Looks fine. Yeah, I covered fully knight c3 in that course. It's a full repertoire in Sicilian, very in-depth, very original ideas actually. We have some very good ideas. And in the course I have model games against Grandmaster, so I use it in my practice. So I think you really enjoy it here. It's a tested repertoire. So 95. Pawns again a little bit too close to me here.
Artlist IO.
After this game, I'll show you on the board one of the ideas I have in the course I think you'll really like. I'll be careful now. Yeah, I don't like how his pawns are staying there.
Music licensing
The rook
reimagined.
e8 here. f6, he just plays e6. Let's experiment with this move.
Artlist IO.
It looks a little bit risky. I'm trying to open up some squares for my pieces. Alright.
Licensing.
So we have a long stream today, guys. Today we were doing a 3-hour stream from 1 to 4 p.m. CT time. So we'll have a lot of chess content to watch. He's maintaining it. At least now his rook is kind of closed from the rank. Huh.
Artlist IO.
f6 still e6 is quite annoying. Bishop c8, bishop b7 might be one idea. I don't know. Let's wait around like that. If we could get the bishop here, but I need to move this bishop on c5, move that knight. It's
Licensing.
too many moves before that's possible. He wants queen h3 and queen h6. Give mate here. Let's try rook e6, rook e8.
Artlist IO.
Yeah, my pieces, I don't like they got put too passively here. I ain't like this too much. Yeah, we play too passively with pieces. We generally need to be much more active than this. Hello, Mr. Ricky here. Come just at the right time, man. You came around halfway at the stream. Today we're doing a 3-hour stream. We already did our 1.5. We have 1.5 hours more to go. So we sacrificed our queen here for 3 pieces. It's looking quite complex.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, if only my bishop could get this diagonal, it would be quite a game changer. I'm just worried he can get like this, like a g5, rook h4, and what's this? What idea does he have knight before? That's very sneaky. Wants queen h6 and to take.
Music licensing reimagined.
That's a good tactic. Yeah, queen h6, I have to move my rook. It's the only move I have to allow his rook b4. Play rook e5.
Artlist.io.
Now if I can really get bishop on b7 or bishop e6 and bishop d5, might be quite good.
Music licensing reimagined.
It's quite complex. Oh, my friend. Oh. Sorry you were sick. I was also sick too in these last days. Not 100, but oh, what's this? Yeah, yes, rook d8. Bishop b8 takes.
Artlist.io.
How can we hold this?
Music licensing reimagined.
Rook e6, he'll play some rook f4. If I could get rid of this pawn on f6, it would be so much easier to hold this. Play g5. Nah, that ain't good. That is not a good move. Whew. What went on here, guys? What? Seriously? Sometimes the mistakes we make. Terrible here. Terrible.
Music licensing reimagined.
I don't think it's a connection, my friend. It shows that the connection is quite good. Maybe it's the chat. What's going on here?
Artlist.io.
Yeah, this is completely winning for black. Play bishop h6. Yeah, simply g6, knight g7. Why on earth did I allow his pawns to come like that? Very stupid. Even this was still. Why did I play rook e6?
Artlist.io.
Yes, Terrible. Not in good shape today, guys. Too much chess. Too much chess. Too much chess these days. I don't know, Mr. Leonard. It says the internet is good here. So I'm not sure why it doesn't show up for you, my friend. Sorry, you're having those difficulties. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me check the connection to make sure everything is fine. Yes, shows the connection is fine, Leonard. So I'm sorry, but it's not the problem with the stream here. Whew. We're having a rough run. Guys, we're having the opposite of a speed run today. We having a... Alright. Oh yes, let me show you the course ideas. I'm not sure if it's available on chess.com. Let's see. It's on Chessable for sure. This is it here.
Artlist.io.
This one here. Yeah, you see we have it here, you get all the lines.
Music
But let me show you personally here the lines. So generally the point of the repertoire against Sicilian after pawn e4, pawn c5. The whole goal of the repertoire, first of all, is to sidestep memorizing a crazy amount of lines. You want to take the element of surprise against the opponents, get them into positions we are comfortable with. And not the opponent. So in the course, main moves are knight c6. Knight c6 is the most popular move. You'll face this in every 1 out of 3 games from my experience. Then after there's moves like d6, pawn e6, pawn g6 as well, even pawn a6. And from time to time, you might encounter those patsers who play moves such as b6 or even some move like e5, but we covered everything. The main idea is after knight c6 in the course, I propose the move bishop to b5. And a lot of people may say, okay, there's now a new move. There was previously 1 or 2 courses published with this bishop b5. However, first of all, before those courses came out, I was playing this line much longer before then. So this is my move. I have so many games in the database here. The main idea is, whereas in the Russell Limo with white plays like this. Black's okay to play g6, and the whole point of a lot of the lines for white is like here it's impossible to play the move pawn to f4 for white. He usually has to move his knight, castle, takes a lot of time, and then play f4. And in a lot of the position, that's a main idea for white, like castles, move the knight, play f4. However, with the knight on c3, here after like g6, we immediately could take. We don't need to play f4 immediately, but we play d3 and f4 already comes very quickly. And this is like an improved version of the Grand Prix attack. But we want to play knight f3, our plan is simple castles, then even queen e1, queen h4, f5. And it's basically like an attack where black doesn't have any counterplay. Because many times, black is going to end up in a position where, let's say after knight f6, we castle here, black castles. You hold queen e1. When black plays like rook b8, he's thinking, okay, he has some queenside play, just play b3. And black has absolutely no counterplay. He can't play c4, he can't play 5 a4. So meanwhile, while you're going with your attack on the king side, black doesn't have any counterplay, which is very different from the normal like Grand Prix attacks. So that's why I like the move bishop b5. However, many people were playing the move knight to d4. This is the main line here, and people thought, okay, there's nothing here. I used to previously play the move knight f3 here. This is not what I gave in the course, because black here is not going to be surprised by this. There are many materials in the chess world covering this move for black, and I don't think is in style. And it's not, everybody knows it now, not anything special. However, the movement proposed in the course played in less than 2% of the games. Played in over the board games. I played this like 6 or 7 over the board games against IMs, GMs.
Artlist.io.
Pawn to A4. A very deep move. And I will show you briefly a game where, a blitz game where I won very quickly against IFM. For example, black here, what did black took this? He took, a lot of people just take the bishop. But here, to your surprise, actually already almost +1. It's a big mistake for black. Because now look, our knight here controls d5, rook is open, and black didn't develop anything. So black like played g6, I played d4. The idea is if cd4, queen d4, he has trouble with rook on h8. And he played queen c7, the FM in the blitz game, defending the pawn. And then look, knight d5, queen d8, and pawn to b6, and the guy had to resign in a few moves. Now he can't stop this knight c7. Now, to be honest, in a classical game, someone probably won't fall for this trap. But if FM could fall for this in a blitz game, this shows one danger. So ready if they take, the bishop's a big problem. Now, why the move a4? The main point is this move a4 is very useful, and in a lot of lines, white is going to play that move anyways. So like a must move. And the thing is, if a6, bishop c4, then you move a4, it was a useful move. You know, basically you passed the move, you played a good move. So I analyze, this is very fresh here, and I analyze it deeply in the course. It's a fresh position here. As I said, less than 2% of the games, but in the course we analyze and go this in depth. And trust me, I play this against Grandmasters in classical games. They didn't know what to do here. Even when they knew that I was going to play this, I still got advantage here. I was much better as the game ended as a draw against some 2500s. But the point of the opening here, even they knew I was going to play this, they couldn't find anything. And I knew the position so well. I know this position so well. I was just blitzing out my moves. And, you know, they didn't know what they were doing. So I really like, this is my favorite part of the course. You see, A4, this was a new innovation here. Very novel idea. And black has several ways he can play, like with G6. But then again, he has to be careful. We just play simple. We're going to play like D3, knight F3, castles. And then black has to see what to do. If he's going to take out bishop or not. But many times taking the bishop is not a good idea for him. So that's the one big innovation here. On another hand, actually, they could play like E6 and then D3, and he can choose whether he puts the knight on F6 or E7. But all of that is analyzed very deeply in the course. I explain it here. But to show you one game I had against I beat at 24 like 70 IM from Germany quite easily. He played like G6 and I played like D3 here. Again, taking is not too good. It gives us a very simple game actually. We have the A file and we just want knight F3, castles, and we could even play like when he plays knight F6, bishop G7, we could even play bishop E3, queen D2, and bishop H6. I analyze this in the course. Very pleasant position. Almost no risk of losing for white here. And black is suffering here. So A4 here, G6, knight F3, bishop G7. So a lot of my games went like this. And a lot of people play E6. They want the knight to go on E7, Mr. Leonard. They think that, okay, this is a good idea. And another novel surprise. Now look, I'm only showing this here with your subscriber for a long time. Otherwise, you know, I don't really reveal these IM secrets like that. We play the move pawn to A5, Mr. Leonard. What's this move? What's going on here? The idea is, if black continues with his normal plan, bishop 97, then we already play bishop F4. And the question is, how is black going to stop us from dropping our bishop on D6? And when I play this against him, I didn't know what to do. And the idea is, after he said we can play bishop A4, that's how we played A5. And he can't stop this bishop D6 here. And if black is seen his position for the first time, trust me, he'll collapse very quickly. And if he takes now, trust me, if he takes now, after 96, here now, we want to come 96. And if D6, we have a brilliant move, bishop E3. And if bishop takes B2, we just go ahead and kill him with E5. And this also is analyzing because black is already losing now. This course is white. I really like this here. And here this 97, bishop F4 is quite good here. And after queen to C7, bishop A4 here. A lot of people, they played me this move because they wanted to stop bishop F4. And bishop A4 I play here. The idea is that I want to take on d4 and play knight b5. And you'll see this in my course here if you decide this for you. But we analyze this quite in depth here. This it's against Sicilian is bishop knight c6. We play bishop b5 in the course. Against d6, we also play bishop b5 check. So it's a thematic repertoire here. We try to follow in the same suit, same spirit. Play again is bishop b5 check. If knight c6 transposes, he can play either knight d7. And after knight d7, I'll show you a very interesting idea, Mr. Leonard. You know what move we play here? So the knight on d7 for black. Think about any Sicilian, Mr. Leonard. Black never really wants to put his knight on d7. He always wants the knight on c6. Especially in close Sicilian. It looks at d4. The knight on d7 is not doing anything. So the white, be honestly, we just play here bishop e2. It's my move. Play this game. And the idea is the knight on d7 is misplaced. And what a lot of people don't know is in most lines, and I check this very deeply here, believe me, the best move for black is to go back with his knight to b8. And then it's like we got the free developing move, bishop e2. And most people don't want to admit that and move the knight back to b8. But otherwise, how are you going to develop his bishop? And then we just want to play f4, knight f3, castles, d3, and play in usual Grand Prix attack style, except he has stupid knight on d7. Also, black could play bishop d7. We analyze this in detail. We takes. We get some very interesting lines with d4, queen d4, knight c6, queen d3. Very simple chess. So the whole repertoire is trying to play like very solid for 2 results and bringing black out of the comfort zone. The main move here is g6. And you'll see we give like knight f3, bishop d7, castles, knight f6. We give this idea with knight d5 here. Putting a lot of pressure to black here. And believe me, it's very unpleasant. After castles, the traditional main line is with bishop g5. But we don't give that in the course. I don't want to really surprise here. So I want people who study the course to have an advantage here. So yeah, and e6 here, we also give a similar idea with d4 takes. Queen d4. Knight c6, we play this queen e3. And believe me here, I played this against a 2600, a former world top 50 player. And I got winning position here from the opening. Unfortunately, it was a draw, but I got winning position from the opening here. This is very good. Knight f6, we just play knight f3. And black has to figure out how to develop here. But already here, we want threat pawn d5. We want to play how many lines we could play bishop d2, castles. Or we can play, for example, we play d6. I believe we have just b3 and bishop b2 and castles. That was e6. g6, we also have this move d4. So the repertoire is very thematic here. There is a pawn takes, knight takes. Knight f6, we play bishop e3. With the modern idea, we're going to play like a different kind of dragon. Queen e2, castles. And our knight stays on g1. And believe me, this is quite good here. So we saw here, yeah, so knight c6, bishop b5, I recommend in my course on Chessable. So if you guys want to weaponize Sicilian defense, be sure to check out my courses on Chessable there. So Mr. Leonard, how did that look to you? Are you satisfied, my friend? Are you happy now that you saw my weapon against Sicilian defense? Are you happy, Mr. Leonard? Did you get what you desired? Alright. Let's do some puzzles here, man.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yes, my friend, I'm stopping now. I don't want everybody to play it. Got this in 1 second, guys. So, Mr. Leonard, are you going to come to play in the Salento Open in May? You gotta check it out, bro. It's a good tournament. May 23rd to 29th in Gallipoli in Italy at the Salento Open, guys. I mean, can't go wrong with that tournament. You can win the club player section, Mr. Leonard. So, yeah, May 23rd, 29th, we have the 15th Salento International Chess Open. I pinned their website in the comments. Says the tournament is played at the beach in Gallipoli in Italy. The sections for everyone, prizes, trophies, very good experience. Yeah, Mr. Leonard, stop showing the lines. Don't worry. So guys, look, I want to take a little break here. I'm gonna do some puzzle rush. I want to take a little break to refresh my mind, refresh my brain. Let's try this here. Alright. Yeah, nice little checkmate in one. Take this here, take that free. Queen C8. Queen D1. Checkmate. A little checkmate there. Who's this? Where's this? Knight E4. Mouse slips, come on. Who's this? Cannot. I ain't like that, man. What's that? Huh? Who's that one there? Mouse slip. Little background checkmate there. Get a queen. Queen D8. Come down so. A little checkmate there as well. Right. Alright. Queen F2. Bishop E2. Take that there. Oh, queen. Free piece.
Music licensing reimagined.
What's this? We're gonna stay can queen. So guys, I'm going in May. I'm playing there, man. It's a Lento Chess Open, guys. So if you all want a tournament, it's a relaxed atmosphere, play on the beach, definitely go there. You'll see me there, man. Get autograph. You'll get an autograph.
Artlist.io.
And also a picture. You'll be able to take a picture with me, man. Much better than a picture with Ronaldo or Messi or someone who plays football. You take picture of a real chess player. Yes, you can see 5. That's G6, give a checkmate. Queen B5, let's take free knight. Give a little check. Knight E4, what are you doing? This? Make a run, make a run. Like a prisoner when he escapes. Where my king was, take that. That's that, man. Queen D4 takes. Alright, sacrifice that, take that. What you doing? What you doing? Queen A7, check. Give me that knight. Give me that. So, you know, you always like free things. Bishop E2. Queen G7, a free thing. What you doing? What you doing? Move my knight. You ain't got 9 there, man. Queen take it. We win your queen, buddy. Huh? Give a checkmate here on the dark squares. Alright.
Music licensing reimagined.
Hi. What's that? Bishop check. Take that. Take his rook. We going. Nah, man. Oh god. Only 35? Nah, man. Alright, my friend. I mean, yeah, but of course, if you buy it, it's much appreciated. I think it's on discount now. I don't know. But you should catch it while it's on discount. Usually, chess.com and Chessable, they have some discount periods where they put courses on discount. I don't know if now it's on discount. You can check it, but you won't regret it, my friend. Trust me. Put a lot of effort in that course. 2 people worked on it, myself and also a close friend of mine, Grandmaster. I really wanted the course to be perfect with annotations and up to par. And he's an expert in my friend who's a film, he has a diploma in a master degree in English. So he explained everything very well in English. Alright. Continue here. This rubbish is puzzle rush. Give me that. Alright, checkmate there. Rook E8. Now checkmate there. Another one here. This shouldn't talk. Going so. Knight F2. Queen G2. Queen H7. Alright, easy thing for now. Easy thing. Ah, we win this queen. Not so fast, not so fast.
Reimagined.
What are you doing? E5, and from nowhere we win the queen. Rook b6. Knight a3. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nah, man. Ah, what kind of thing is this? Can't like that. Okay, checkmate.
IO.
Going on here. Take that. Waiting, I made, man. Take with the queen, of course.
Music licensing reimagined.
Do these checkmates for breakfast, guys. We go with the pawn, we go with the pawn. Do we go? Yeah, we take, man. Sacrifice that, get a little checkmate there. Boom.
Artlist IO.
Phew, what's that? Oof. Rook takes. Whew. What's going on here?
Reimagined.
I know what's going on here.
Artlist IO.
Oof, where my king going? Ah, 35 again. Huh. Just had that, man. We just had that. Try a couple more and I'll go back to playing some games. Guys, in May, I'll be playing the Salento Open, guys. Gallipoli in Italy. Section for everyone there. Y'all check it out.
Music
Pin
licensing
comment.
reimagined.
Take this here. 21. 27.
Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
At least we improved that one, man. At least we improved that one. Yes, my friend. It was some good game, my friend.
Artlist.io.
Alright. At 39. Think we get 40 there, you know. Let's try that, man. What you all say?
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, Ruby too.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
What's this? Oh, we could just move back.
Licensing reimagined.
Queen F5. Yes, my friend Mr. Leonard, the same song is on repeat. Do you want another song? Do you want another song, my friend? Let me put another song, guys. Mr. Leonard, he doesn't like the song. Look, my friends, I don't know too much about these music and these kind of things, man. Let me put something here. Let me put a song for you, Mr. Leonard. Let me see if I can change the song here, guys.
Artlist.io.
Alright, Mr. Leonard, I'll put another song for you. Put a more chess music kind of song. What's going on with chess?
Music licensing reimagined.
Don't worry, man. We put another song, man. We put another song. Some more chess music here, man. Yeah, no, you like this one, Mr. Leonard. This is a good one.
Music licensing reimagined.
I remember the king to G7. Yes, man, you are my friend. I'm the best player from the Caribbean, my friend. I'm the best chess player from the Caribbean. And I cannot believe you're chatting with I am too. I should be a GM, my friend. I am is a garbage title. Need to get rid of that. Need to get his Grandmaster title quite soon. So my friend, where are you from, Mr. Nothing Special? I have to be careful, I'm a bishop. Not to get trapped. He can't play g4 without take on h2. Let me see if I have a new song there. Let me see what songs I have in the catalog. I should have some songs here, man. Okay. The g5 looks like a little bit too much.
Artlist IO.
Okay, 193, quite clear.
Music licensing reimagined.
Can I play g5?
Artlist
This music sounds like it's from Star Wars, guys. It's not. It sounds like it. Let's play g5. We are a little aggressive.
Artlist IO.
Play f6 to allow his knight to come in.
Artlist IO.
We have some real music here now, guys. So alright, I have to be careful my pawn mass on g5, f6. So generally, I have to be careful how I'm proceeding here. g4 will give me f4 square. And he maybe wants to play f4 himself.
Reimagined.
I'm thinking one idea, guys, maybe to actually put my king on f7, as strange as it seems, and my other rook to g8. Let's try that, king f7 and other rook to g8. The king on f7 doesn't look like it's in any danger, actually.
Artlist IO.
Let me see what other songs we have here, guys. Let's get some ominous music now, guys. We have all kinds of music. We have happy music. We have Caribbean music. We have some ominous music. Yeah, I would generally like to play h4. g4, he just plays h4, then he has his f4 square for his knight. Ain't no way I'm gonna get anything here. Knight e7, knight g6 could be one operation. I kind of like that. I kind of like this knight e7, knight g6 idea.
Music
Let's try knight
licensing
e7. Minus now I'm gonna get knight g6, then h4. So now I'll play h4 comfortably. Okay, now I'll actually take this and play knight g6. Knight is gonna hop to f4. What's up with the music here, guys? I ain't hearing it. Where's the music? Not sure we started playing.
IO.
Do you all hear the music, guys? This is the real chess music here.
IO.
Play knight on f4. Knight is very nice here. I have to stop any counter play with c4. He maybe wants to play c4. I don't want him to open up.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's play rook c7. Yeah, I have to download some classical music. Let's see what I have. I should have some classical music.
Artlist.io.
I'm looking. I should have some classical music. Rook D8, you wanna stop C4 we take
Artlist.io.
D4 we take King G7 we can wait. Sounds like from Batman.
Music licensing reimagined.
Target and C5. Don't worry guys, for next time it's not that easy these days to find this copyright free music. I don't know how this stuff work too much honestly. Like with copyright music and non-copyright music. Not that easy figuring out all this music I have here, you're able to use them. Definitely
Music
won't want to get in a
licensing
situation where your channel
reimagined.
gets some copyright strike or anything like that. What's this?
Artlist.io.
How should I take on D5?
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's trade all the rooks, so I should be able to quite easily target this isolated pawn in the endgame.
Artlist.io.
Huh. I don't like this counterplay. Am I giving him too much counterplay here?
Music licensing reimagined.
If I put 97, yeah, this is annoying. Let's try 97. I'm sure I should be streaming again tomorrow, my friend. I have everything. It's on chess.com calendar. Guys, I have a funny announcement. On Sunday, I will be streaming on Italian TV.
Artlist.io.
But the stream will not be in English. Stream will not be in English. So, if anybody speaks Italian, you'll tune. So knight c6, yes, bishop d3.
Music
I
licensing
don't like honestly how this
reimagined.
turning out. Queen is a little too active.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, bishop d3. I have knight f4.
Music licensing reimagined.
Mr. Solomon, this some classical music here, you know. Sounds like it. Yeah, guys, so on Sunday, I'm going to be on chess.com Italian TV. What we're going to be doing is, I'm going to be coming on an Italian candidate master. He's going to be mainly hosting the stream. It's going to be on Italian TV. So if you all won't understand anything when you all are watching on Sunday, but you all feel free. I'm going to be streaming. We're going to be playing chess. So if you want to watch without knowing, you'll see some moves. It'll be good if you all come support as well. It's going to be actually one of the tournament organizers. On Sunday, we'll be on Italian chess.com TV. So if you all want to come and support the stream anyways, so I mean you can understand the moves, not the language. It'll come across that mean a lot from you guys. To translate. But I think tomorrow I should be streaming in English. I can check. Oh, this A4 kind of. Let's play it, let's see who he wants. I mean, if I took the pawn, he wants to take on E6.
Music licensing reimagined.
Is he in Zugzwang or something? Does he have any good moves, son? Hard for me to suggest a move for him. Queen D4, Queen D7.
Artlist.io.
King H6. Whew.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, guys, I should be streaming tomorrow. I don't remember when, but tomorrow. Queen D7, he takes on V6. Can I run with my king here?
Artlist.io.
Queen E8 looks good though. King C7, Queen A8, King C7, Queen A7. And if King C6, he has Bishop B5 mate. So how am I gonna get out of these checks? A5 probably wasn't too good by me. King C7, Queen A7. I don't want to. Yeah, we're gonna play like this. A little bit unfortunate.
Artlist.io.
Could it be that white is really holding this guy? How is that? Huh. Mr. Solomon, my friend, are you playing any chess tournaments for this year? Do you have any tournaments coming up soon, my friend?
Licensing reimagined.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. You definitely need as a good recommendation. Some jazz or classical playlists would be quite good. So guys, if we have anyone watching from chess.com TV, be sure to come across to YouTube and take a look from there, guys. Be sure to come out to YouTube and drop a comment over there, guys. You never played a tournament, my friend? Ooh, are you planning to? Playing a tournament for the first time is a big thing. A lot of people get nervous when they play the first tournament. A lot of people, they start shaking. They go in the room and the atmosphere is tense. A lot of people, it's a big thing when they play their first tournament. Oh, this kind of take us? I don't understand what we did here. Looks free to me.
Artlist.io.
I don't know what he wanted. I mean, queen e8. My king is running. I'm king d6, king e5. Let's run. What does he want? King is running. Alright.
Music licensing reimagined.
Where's my king going? Funny game. This should be winning honestly, but my time is a little bit low. So I'll be careful.
Artlist IO.
Yeah, my friend, if you want to start applying the course, you should start that. Okay. You know what, guys? Let's take this pawn on my
Music
king.
licensing reimagined.
Just give me that. Huh.
Artlist IO.
Ooh, it's complex. I don't like to play with my king like this, but
Music licensing reimagined.
if you wouldn't watch my time, this guy's gonna try to flag me. No, these guys play.
Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist IO.
Yeah, we had that one in the bag. Unfortunately, ended up in a draw. So you have a tournament coming up that's
Music
7
licensing
Fridays in a row. Wow.
reimagined.
Ooh. I honestly don't like I like tournaments that 1 week finish. I don't like those prolonged tournaments too much, but yeah, that's good for people who are working jobs, normal jobs on the week. So a 6-round tournament. The tournament is gonna be okay. But the good thing is it's a long time, so you could keep studying your chess routine normally. That was quite an interesting opening as I analyze this. Yeah, the point of this is like if he takes with this pawn structure here, a lot of times I can actually just play rook g8 and I have aggressive play on the g12 with e6 and knight e4. Yeah, I actually didn't have to play bishop d6. I could have directly played knight e4 here. And if like knight e2, I even go g5 immediately. Yeah,
Artlist
bishop
IO.
d6 was completely unnecessary. Takes knight d2, king f8, and I get a king to g7. This was good. Knight d4 was cool. All this was fine. g5 was good move. f6, king f7. So we played quite well, guys. We played quite well.
Music
At this
licensing
point here, we managed to
reimagined.
get a small advantage. Then we played h4. The idea to get this knight versus bishop. We have the f4 square. Apparently we could have played rook e8. Perhaps. But this was cool. All of this is fine. And yet this we could have taken with the queen simply actually. I completely forgot, guys, that bishop c4 is queen g2 mate. I honestly forgot that. Otherwise, yeah, I should have kept control. Yeah, man. I really hope so, Mr. Leonard. You know, we trying this here and it'll be a big thing. I'll be very happy to see that. But you know, for now, we want to watch hours up when I get monetized.
Music licensing.
Thank you very much for the support. That's what we value. We really value these constant supporters that keep coming back. I want to produce some quality content, guys. Thank you, Mr. Leonard, for the support. You have a nice day, my friend. So yeah, here I went wrong with rook c1. I forgot that queen d5. You know, was more dominant. Nevertheless, this was slightly better for us. But apparently, I a little bit overestimated this. I thought black should be slightly better here, but my king is the problem, that he has counterplay against the king, and we saw here.
Music licensing reimagined.
We went wrong here. Queen d4. I could have take on knight h3 was mathematical. Yeah. With king g2, I come back with check. Actually, funnily enough, queen d5, then check. Yeah, we missed that. This we escaped. This was completely winning, actually. Queen c3. And then king a4. Yeah. Oh, we were time. Time was a little bit low here. And there's no increment. Yeah, queen e5. So I played queen b2 and still this is winning here.
Music
This is
licensing
winning here, 2 pawns. Queen e5, this allowed the perpetual check. We missed that one there. Thank you for practicing on Sunday, my friend. Sunday at 12:30 CT. Good practicing, Mr. Leonard. But for you speak Dutch, so that shouldn't be too difficult. Should be not far enough. Alright, let's try one more. Change the song. Next time I have to download some new playlists. Alright, let's see who's gonna be the next victim of the day.
Artlist.io.
Alright. See you tomorrow, my friend. Thank you for coming. Enjoy your studies. I hope you're recovering after your surgery and all is well. Alright, playing someone here. Z.
Music licensing reimagined.
He aborted the game. He was scared. Too scared. He ran away. He usually do that. I playing against Sicilian. What does play pawn b3? The last one attacked.
Artlist.io.
Alright, he plays d5. The bishop b2. We cut out. He can't play pawn e5. The knight f3 here. Play g3. The double fmk to bishop g2. Castles. This is Richard Rapport. You used to play this with white. There's a game he actually beat Magnus Carlsen here, I believe. And white plays queen e1. Yeah, I get to play e4. Now for people who don't play this, queen e1 might look like a quite strange move. Man, this is a strange move. But the idea is that the rook at f1 is perhaps needed there. There's no need to move it to e1. We'll play simply e4 now. Yeah, we take with the pawn.
Music licensing reimagined.
Now playing against his bishop here.
Narrow is the road to glory. Perdition's gates are broad and wide.
Alright.
On the steps you take to ponder from the
We
path
need
to
to.
the narrow road to glory's worth the prize.
Let's see what we're doing here.
Artlist
I don't know about the move 45. That's an awful move by him. That's an awful move. That's a terrible move by him. Can't be good at all. Gotta be careful with this.
Artlist IO.
This big world
Let's go try an ID 4. Looking at F5.
down in green pastures, I've rolled down rocky roads. And as my hair turned silver, I lost my lust for gold. Now cups of wine can't satisfy the thirst within my soul.
Alright. It was very strange to play D5, but now that kind of target puts there.
Artlist IO.
Easy for us. Not yet, but generally to play F4. Other than knight H4, yeah, I mean knight C4 could have been interesting, but you take bishop E4. Try out playing with this knight H4.
Music licensing reimagined.
Castle queenside. Kinda unexpected, but does make some sense. Yeah, let's play knight F5. We takes, we takes, we open up our bishop, then we start going on the queen side.
Artlist IO.
Hello man, it's going good. Coming near the end of the stream, my friend. We had, it was like a 3-hour stream today. We're in the final hour. Alright. E takes, we'll be glad to know the hiccups have completely gone 100% from when you were last here. Huh.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, I don't want him to get anything on the E4 square. I'm a long way away from starting any big attack. We could try this knight C4. Bishop C5 is trying, he wants to play E4. Let's try Bishop C3 with the idea to play B4, A4,
Music
B5.
licensing reimagined.
And this is 90, I missed that 95 move. I think I have this Bishop A5 to kind of provoke him to play B6 and weakening his queen side. Now let's come back. Now my bishop has a longer diagonal because he moved his pawn up to B6.
Music licensing reimagined.
Weaken that diagonal.
Music licensing.
F6. Oh. Maybe blue C3 before. Makes some sense. I had C3 to stop the D4 square. C3 B4.
Artlist.io.
Alright. Right, the bishop pair here, and black isn't really in any position to attack us. My king is quite nice and very safe
Music
over here.
licensing reimagined.
Very nice blue color. I'm gonna play b4. Plays b5 himself. Looks like he wants to get checkmated. I don't want to exchange too much with knight e3. Play knight b2. It's not the happiest move to play. Maybe knight e3 could have played actually.
Artlist.io.
But generally, once you're attacking, he does want to play e3. Okay. E3 is quite a threat.
Music licensing reimagined.
First play b4, kick his bishop. Do wanna take it? He has to go back, I believe. Huh. No, c4. Can I play c4? He's gonna play e3 still.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, c4, e3 looks powerful. Bishop e4, he wants queen e5. But is that not fine for us?
Artlist.io.
Bishop e4, queen e5, and let's play rook e1. Why is this so bad for me? And then we took a pawn. Alright, we're gonna get him here.
Licensing reimagined.
Okay, of course, take this. This can't be good for him. Having knows play rook c1.
Artlist.io.
It's quite a big fight here. I mean, after rook
Music
or whatever
licensing
takes on c6, this
reimagined.
king is gonna hide on b8. This king is gonna hide on b8. Guys, so if you're watching from chess.com TV, be sure come across the YouTube too as well. Comment there. Rook 6 check. I have to play rook e6, break this pin. Actually, I didn't see that move. Attacking both rook and my bishop.
Music licensing reimagined.
Deal with this. Now remember, his diagonal is quite exposed to his king. There must be something. Rook b6, simply b6 has nothing.
Artlist.io.
Bishop c6 on the other hand, bishop c6, knight e6. Then bishop e8, knight d4 tempo. I'm thinking of simply bishop g2.
Artlist.io.
Knight d3 I'm thinking of also. Knight d3 looks. Ooh, what's going on this one? Attacking his queen. This looks reasonable.
Music
93, bishop
licensing
d3.
reimagined.
Yeah, take his queen, rook d3, rook e8. Okay. Can't play rook d3. Play rook e8 check. Position looks quite good for us. Where's bishop? What's it doing? It's really is. Looking at this point, that's quite well defended. We're doing well here. Alright, we're gonna take him down. Candidate master. Sacrifice his queen, man. Man feels like he's making a tell.
Music licensing reimagined.
But it's not bad queen sacrifice actually. Huh. Knight c5, can I play knight c5 queen e2? Got to accept it. Man, my knight is dropping on the triangle like that. Queen f3 as rook d3.
Artlist
Problem.
IO.
Yeah. Let's have a try queen b2, take on b5.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, take this. It doesn't look. Yeah, knight e3 wasn't too good. From our side, we missed this queen e4.
Artlist IO. Artlist IO.
Yeah, this one's. I mean, we try queen d1, but he has pressure on f2 here.
Music licensing reimagined.
We try this a4, but I don't. Before was no point. Crap.
Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined.
Let's try this with d1. Oh, rook d3, just please rook d3.
Artlist IO.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna be down a piece here. AB6.
Music licensing reimagined.
What went on there? So this was all fine.
Artlist IO.
Simply knight c4, simply knight c4, bishop e4, knight c captures e5. Yeah, felt e5 was bad, but not for this reason here. Again, knight c4.
Artlist.io.
My bishop c3 is a little bit slow. This maneuver was good. Then again, c3 too slow. Yeah, before wasn't good. Knight d1 simply.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, rook f e1. To get like this was good. Huh. Yeah, 93 was just a blunder. 93 we allowed this queen sacrifice here. That was a blunder. Queen e4. That was a quite good queen sacrifice. Queen e4. Yeah, I wanted to play bishop g2. That was my original idea. And the idea to give up the rook like this. We gave up the exchange. But we have this quite strong diagonal here. And we play queen f3 is a threat. Yeah, it was this.
Music licensing.
Yeah, this was just too
reimagined.
much material there. Let's do some puzzle rush.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, take this here. Bishop G2 is mate. You play C7 now. Knight E6. Get the queen. Okay, what?
Artlist IO.
Slow on the draw, man. Alright, bishop E5. Two.
Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined.
Let's take this.
Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined.
Strange. Let's try one more.
Artlist IO.
I'm quite interested in back rank, mate.
Artlist IO. Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, I meant to play. Huh. Move rook. Check.
Artlist IO.
What's this?
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Queen F8, simple.
Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, guys.
Artlist.io.
Ooh, it was a long stream today, guys. We had like a 3-hour stream today. Come to the end, guys. I hope you all enjoyed that. We did a little bit of everything. Played some games, solved some puzzles,
Artlist.io.
and we, of course, answered some questions. So, do you guys have any questions before we end the stream? Does anyone have any questions for me? Does anyone want to say anything? You all let me know now. What you all got to say? Let me know if anyone has any questions or anything.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let me know, guys. Do you all have any questions for me before we end the stream? So we did a 3-hour stream today, guys. We've come to the end.
Artlist.io.
Thank you very much, my friend. I hope everything is good in Subotica. Nadam dasfi je dobro. Subotica. It's a long stream. Alright, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.